Namaste and good morning. If you can please turn on your cameras, that would be good. It would enhance your experience itself. Okay. So, welcome everyone. Yesterday we spoke about what is in our control and what is not in our control. And when we start becoming aware of that, we slowly begin to notice something deeper. A lot of our stress does not come only from situations, it comes from resisting what we feel inside. So sometimes we resist sadness, sometimes anger, sometimes disappointment, or sometimes even rest. We constantly try to manage ourselves, but healing is not being when we control every emotion. Healing begins when we create enough safety within ourselves to simply observe. So today's session is about it's in continuation to what we did yesterday. So it's about emotional flow, softness, and gratitude, not forced positivity. But the thing is that whenever we are mostly into negatives, it becomes a habit. It becomes a habit unconsciously. Because even if then you try to move to something positive, your mind will start hammering you with the negatives. And that is what we have to stop. So, the good approach would be, if even if you're getting those negative thoughts, you have to analyze what is in my control, what is not in my control. Then you have to observe what is not in your control, and you have to give a positive feedback to your brain that okay, this is not in my control, so how am I going to react to it now, or am I going to respond to it? Because that is a choice and that is in your hands. So, that is something which you have to consciously understand, that if a particular thing is not in my control, then what is the way forward so that I am not stuck in the same loop? And I'll tell you one thing, brain loves to be the victim. And when you have been overthinking, when you have been over analyzing for so many years, that's how your patterns become. So, again, what I said yesterday, whatever activities we are doing, there's a reason behind those. Why we are doing those? Because whatever meditations we are doing, those are helping you understand that, okay, this is the problem that I am facing. Now, that activity will help you repattern your thoughts. You have to shift your patterns. So that is what these activities will do. Okay. So just make sure that every day you are following whatever we are discussing. And those activities are not going to take much time. Those are only going to take 5 or 10 minutes. Okay. So coming back to what we are doing today, what happens is uh, emotions, they get stored in different parts of the body. For example, if you are a very responsible person, or there are so many responsibilities on you, those emotions get stored in this region, the shoulders regions. And that is also one of the reasons why we say that there are sayings in all our uh, in different languages, that don't burden your shoulders with so many responsibilities or something like that. Why is that said so? Because there is a linkage of that emotion with that body part. Because whenever you are getting, um, even when you have those many responsibilities and those responsibilities feel as burden, your shoulders will start getting stiff, or your shoulders will start getting pain, right? So similarly, your jaw uh, represents unspoken emotions. You will see that in certain situation, your jaw, unconsciously you clench your jaw, right? So that that is also a indication that you are carrying something which you shouldn't be. So, which is why it is important to understand these small cues. So, today I also want you to observe your own body, that where is it that I am feeling discomfort? What is it that doesn't feel to be normal? Because that is not normal. Yesterday, also, I gave you one example that even if you're sitting and if you feel that uh, the fingers of your legs are crunching this way, then that is also an indication that you're carrying stress. Okay. So similarly, your chest will start feeling heavy when it is trying to protect yourself from pain. Okay. Also, you may have observed that if your anxiety has increased, if your fear has increased, then in that case, your stomach will start getting affected. You will start feeling nauseous, or you will start having digestive problems, acidity, so on and so forth. Okay. So, with a prolonged uh, storage of these emotions, what will happen is your body will start forgetting how to relax. And in this series, we are helping our body to get back to normal. It will not happen in Monday, it will not happen in 7 days. Why I am telling you all these things again and again is because a prolonged practice is going to help you come out of it, and it is possible. Okay. So today we will be working on these aspects of our subconscious mind, and but do not try to fix yourself immediately. Okay, that will not happen in one day. If you are thinking in that direction, you're adding to your anxieties. So refrain from doing that. Our main job is to observe, our main job is to just analyze, not over analyze. That okay, these are the issues that I am dealing with, or these are, I'm getting such kind of thoughts. Now how do I deal with these? How do I break the pattern? You have to understand what that pattern is, and you have to find out a cue for yourself which will help you break that pattern. We will discuss more on this later. So let's get started with our uh, meditation part. So please sit in a comfortable position on a cushion or a block. Ladies, left leg near to the perineum and right leg outside. Vice versa for men. Right leg inside, left leg outside. Your spine should be tall and erect. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down. Palms resting on your knees, facing upwards, and slowly close your eyes. Allow yourself to arrive in this moment. Bring your awareness into the four corners of your mat or whatever you're sitting on. Feel your legs touching the ground. Observe your breath. Now, inhale deeply, and while exhaling, we will chant Omkar. Inhale deeply. Feel the vibrations around you. Again, inhale deeply and while exhaling, chant Omkar. Normal breaths. One last time. Inhale deeply. Slowly rub your palms, generate heat, and keep it on your eyes. Now, slowly, while looking at your palms, open your eyes. Let's start with some movement. Okay, I hope I'm visible. So what you have to do now is stand up on your mat. Your feet should be firmly placed on the mat. What you will do is you will lift your fingers up, you will spread them, and then you will place them firmly on the mat. Similarly, you will do that with your other leg as well. And at all times, you have to maintain a firmness right from your hips to your toes. Okay? Once you do that, this is for grounding. Feel the ground on your sole. You need to feel that sense of touch on your sole. Okay? Once you do that, keep your spine tall and look in the front. Try to look at one object at your eye level, or some circle or something, whatever that is in front of you. You need to bring your focus to that particular object. Once you do that, just inhale deeply and stretch your arms sideways parallel to the ground, and then take them up over your head. What you will do is you will interlace them in this way, place it on your head, then turn it upside and stretch. And while doing all this, you will be looking in front. Make sure that your hands are behind your ears and not like this, not like this, behind your ears. And you will stay in this position for a count of 20. I will be giving you the count. Just look in the front and inhale in a normal pace. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Take a deep breath in, and while exhaling, remove the interlace between hands, and by stretching your hands sidewards, bring your hands down. Once you have done that, sit in your place. Take your both legs towards your perineum in this way. Hold them tightly, and then we will be doing the butterfly position. All these things we are doing for emotion releases. Okay, so what you have to do is, while inhaling you will bring your legs up, and while exhaling you will bring them down. There shouldn't be any curve in your spine, it should be straight. Okay, so let's start. 1, inhale, exhale, down, inhale, up, exhale, down, inhale, up, exhale, down, inhale, up, exhale, down. One more time, inhale, up, exhale, down. Now you will breathe normally, and the speed at which you were flapping your legs, that will increase. So just look at me once. I'm not sure if you're able to hear some voice of my thighs touching the ground or not, but that is how you should be flapping them. Let's do this. I'm not able to see you guys, so I'm not sure if you're doing it or not, but I hope that you are. And if you're doing it, let's continue for the next count of 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 and 20. Once you have done that, again take your hands and interlace them at your back in this way. Okay, I'll sit like this. Interlace them like this. Stretch your hands backwards. Look up and open your chest. Feel a stretch from your neck. Feel a stretch on your chest. Feel a stretch in your back muscles. Like this. Normal breathings, and stay in this for a count of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now gently, while exhaling, try to bring your head to the ground and try to straighten your hands in this way. And now surrender. Let go of your forehead on the ground. Slowly come up and release your hands. If you are feeling any discomfort or slight pain in any part of your body while doing all these asanas, it means that the muscles there are a bit weak. So I would also recommend if you can do some physical activities if you are not doing those already, okay? That physical activities also help you release your emotions. So please make a note of this as well. Now lie down on your back in Shavasana. Take a cushion under your neck and shoulders so that during the meditation, if your body gets heavy, then your neck and shoulders are not strained. Place your legs 1 feet apart from each other and relax them. Your palms facing upwards and hands away from the body. Close your eyes and be in this position for a few seconds. Try to observe things around you. Normalize your breath. If you're breathing fast, normalize it, slow it down. Now, bring your awareness to your chest. Inhale deeply. Exhale slowly. One more time. Inhale deeply into your belly. Your belly is expanding. Exhale slowly. Your belly contracts. Again, one more time. Inhale deeply. Exhale slowly. One more time. Inhale deeply. Exhale slowly. One last time. Inhale deeply. Exhale slowly. Everyone, take a moment to settle into your space. Allow your body to arrive here fully. Today's meditation is about emotional flow, acceptance, and gratitude. Very often, we try to control what we feel. We tell ourselves, I should not feel sad. I should not feel angry. I should be stronger. But emotions are not the problem. Resistance is what creates heaviness. Suppression is what creates tension in the body. Healing begins the moment we stop fighting ourselves. Today, we are not here to fix ourselves. We are simply here to observe, to soften, to allow. And from that space, gratitude naturally begins to emerge, not forced positivity, but genuine appreciation for life. Now, gently close your eyes. Bring awareness to your breath. Take a deep inhale through the nose and slowly exhale. Again, deep inhale and slowly exhale. One more time. Inhale deeply into the belly and slowly exhale. Now, bring your awareness to the body. We are not rushing. We are slowly inviting every part of the body to soften. Bring your awareness to the left foot, left big toe, relax. Second toe, soften. Third toe, fourth toe, little toe. Sole of the foot, heel, ankle. Relax your left calf, shin, knee, thigh. Release the need to stay tense. Now, right foot, right big toe, relax. Second toe, third toe, fourth toe, little toe. Soften your sole, heel, ankle, right calf, knee, thigh. Allow the fear and instability to melt down into the earth. Now, soften your hips. Allow stored emotions to gently loosen. Soften your lower abdomen. Release any control that you are holding there. You do not need to manage everything right now. Soften your upper abdomen.
Allow the breath to move naturally. Now, bring your awareness to the chest. Soften the heart space. You do not need to protect yourself in this moment. If there is sadness, heaviness, hurt, simply allow it to exist. No judgment, no resistance. Now, the left hand. Soften the left thumb. Relax the index finger, middle finger, ring finger, little finger. Soften the palms. Soften your wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder. Release all the emotional burden from your shoulders. Now, right hand. Soften your right thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, little finger. Soften your palm, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder. Allow all your responsibilities to become lighter. Now, soften your throat. Release all the unspoken emotions. Release the words that remained trapped inside. Let it all come out. Everything that you wanted to speak once. Soften your jaw, tongue, lips, ears, cheek, tip of the nose, eyes, eyelashes, eyelids, eyebrows. Release that constant alertness. Smoothen your forehead. Relax your scalp. Soften your mind. Now, Feel the entire body together, relaxed, supported, and safe. Now simply observe what emotion is present right now. Do not analyze it. Do not change it. Simply notice. Whatever you feel is allowed. Sadness is allowed. Joy is allowed. Confusion is allowed. Stillness is allowed. You are learning to sit with yourself gently. Now, bring awareness to the center of the chest. Feel the breath moving through the heart space. Imagine a soft green light glowing in the chest, gentle, warm, and healing. You may begin to feel a soft vibration awakening in this space. Now, gently allow the sound to emerge. Upon my instructions, you will inhale deeply, and while exhaling, you will chant the beach mantra Yum. Inhale deeply, and while exhaling, chant Yum. Yum. Normal breaths. Inhale again deeply, and while exhaling, chant Yum. Yum. Inhale deeply, and while exhaling, chant Yum. Yum. Inhale deeply, and while exhaling, chant Yum. Yum. Inhale normally and exhale normally. Once again, inhale deeply and while exhaling, chant Him. Yum. Inhale deeply and while exhaling, chant Yum. Yum. Feel the vibrations around you. Yum. 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 Feel the vibration spreading throughout your chest, softening, opening, and healing. Now, bring awareness to your life, not the problems, not the unfinished things, but the support that already exists around you. Maybe someone cares about you. It can be your mother, your father, your sibling, or a friend. Maybe your body has carried you through difficult days. Maybe life has supported you in ways you forgot to notice. Bring to mind three things that you are grateful for. Slowly feel them, not mentally, but emotionally. There is so much to think about. Maybe the monthly salary that you are getting in your account, or it can be some time that you spend with your nieces or nephews or your children, or it can be as small as someone cooking a good meal for you. Try to find those three things for which you are grateful because they do exist. Let them come naturally to you. Feel them slowly on an emotional level. Now, silently repeat, thank you, life. Thank you, body. Thank you, breath. Thank you for another day. Allow gratitude to gently fill the heart. Now, become aware of the sounds around you, the fan, distant voices, traffic, birds, silence. Do not resist any sound, simply observe. Allow everything to exist. Notice that awareness remains peaceful underneath it all. Now, slowly bring awareness back to the body. Feel the breath again. Feel the body resting here. Slowly wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. If you are lying down, gently turn onto your left side and stay here for a few moments. If you are seated, simply observe the calmness around you. Now, when you're ready, slowly come up into a comfortable seated position with your eyes closed still. Observe the silence. Rub your palms together. Feel the warmth. Place your palms over your eyes. Take a deep breath and slowly open your eyes by first looking into your palms. Welcome back. Carry this softness with you through the rest of your day. Namaste.
Welcome back. Please let me know how you felt today. Okay. So moving on to today's activities, you will be doing that along with the activity that sorry, along with the activity that you did yesterday. So we will be adding one activity to our curriculum, and we will be so by the end of the seventh day, on seventh day we will be doing 7 activities together. Okay, and that is something that you can carry forward uh, again when we are done with this class. So coming to today's activity, today we have to just give me a minute. Okay. So for today's activity, we have to find, we have to reflect on these 3 questions. The first one will be, what emotions did I resist today? Was it sadness, or was it irritation, or some disappointment, etc.? The second question to answer would be, what happened when I allowed myself to simply observe it? And the third thing would be, what are the 3 things that supported me today? So, whatever we did in the meditation, that was to reflect on what you have so far in your life and what are you grateful for so far. So today we will only focus on this day and not the uh, pre the rest of the life that we had. So today we will only focus on this day and what are the things which have supported me. For example, you were supposed to go somewhere, and then uh, someone in the house supported you in giving you a lift to that particular location, or you were doing some household chores, and someone, though they are not helping every day, they came in and they said that, okay, I will help you do this today. So these small things, you will write those down. And again in the evening at 7 or 7:30 ish, please chant Omkar for 3 times along with the deep breaths. I will stop the recording now, and if you have any questions, please let me know.